Today's session is a bit different than usual. I'm on the go. Today is quite a fruitful session. I had just did my featured presentation in BNI in my chapter Enterprise. So quite a great session. I pretty much enjoy it after 7 years in BNI. It is a better what you call a featured presentation. So over the years, we get to learn as well. BNI is a networking group, business networking group for entrepreneurs to share business with one another within the trusted circle. So today, without any further delay, let me just do a bit of testing here and there, and we are good to go. And today's session will be pretty short. So I may be speaking a bit faster. And today's goal is to even simplify the chart even more, meaning to say that I might even delete away some of the trading setup that is yet to form up, so it's easier for the viewer to see what is going on. And likewise, as I'm on the go, I'm pretty much rely on my smartphone device. So feel free to actually drop in any message, and I will reply from there as well. Alright, so you're good. Alright, so today's session is proudly sponsored in a way by Alp Social. Alp Social is a leading online social forum for the finance people that you get to see people who are in the forex trading industry, stocks trading industry, commodities trading, property investment, even insurance, and crowdfunding and stuff like that. So we are actually very proud to be their preferred education provider, and of course do come on this site, and we do post videos like the session after this session. We do post the after videos to participants who miss the live session. So the difference between the live session and recorded video is the difference on time that you receive the information. Yep, so this is the video. So the good thing is you get to see the playback, and of course the challenging part, or rather the not so nice part, is you will miss the session, the opportunity to interact and ask questions. And of course, in trading, time is the essence, isn't it? Alright, so without any much delay, let us go straight into our chart analysis. I'll be going through the 12 pair currency, the 12 currency pair. So it looks like my control failed. Let me just do a quick switch. Alright, so what's going on is we'll go through 12 currency pair all the way up from euro dollar. We'll go through the market analysis. That means overall market, is it bullish or bearish? Then I'll be sharing my analysis. Alright, so today, pardon me, I'll be going quite fast. I do aim to complete this session in 45 minutes. Pardon me for that. And of course, if you love such session, like us on our Facebook page. We will be happy to go the next round and stuff like that. Yeah. So take note that next month, certain dates, we will be going live slightly on a different day of one of the week, because we are overseas. Alright, and the other one, we are actually conducting a workshop in Singapore. Alright, so that's all. Alright, great. Euro dollar on the daily chart is moving on a bearish movement. Yeah, so it did have a downtrend channel. Then the market retest on the high, did not close above the high. However, on the 4-hour chart, the market did break above and close above the previous high. Something to take note of. To me, is still not a major concern yet. Head down to 4-hour chart, 1-hour chart. You can see that there is a downtrend movement. So back to daily chart, I'll share with you my analysis. On the daily chart, there's a downtrend channel. Head down to 4-hour chart, have a look. This is a bullish bed formation, completing at 1.2000. So it's a focus for me. I did set an alert for a buying opportunity based off the harmonic bed pattern at 1.1200. Traders take note. If you head down the 1-hour chart, nothing much for me over here. Back to 4-hour chart, this is what I have. All right, so that is for pound dollar. So let us head down to the that's for the euro dollar. Let's head down to the pound dollar. So on the daily chart, we can see the market is moving on a uptrend movement. Head down to 4-hour chart. This is what we see. It go into a consolidation. Take note, yeah. Market go into consolidation. There are some news going on this pound. So there are some analysts in Saxo, if I'm not wrong, check out Bloomberg, say that pound dollar is looking at 1.2, a fall to 1.2. I will make you guys do know that I'm the first guy who predicted pound crash, right? So that's before the Brexit referendum, the idea of it. So I shared it on 2015 December during Hutton Investment Talk. I did do that, share that. So I will be looking very much into the development of it, and hopefully by next week or mid of next week, I can give you even more comprehensive analysis on this pound movement based off the Brexit news. Alright, so on 4-hour chart, there is a consolidation. So consolidation breeds pattern. Alright, consolidation breeds pattern. So with that, we know that there might be a harmonic pattern starting up on 1 hour, and also consolidation, there will be a point of breakout, and that is also my favorite setup as well. So head down to 1 hour chart. Right now, nothing much yet, is still forming up. For this case, let's have a look at 15 minutes. Nothing much as well. Back to the daily chart, I'll share with you my analysis on the daily chart. There was a bullish shark pattern. Alright, so head down to 4-hour chart. Over here, I did spot a sideways consolidation. Traders, students of mine, you know that sideways consolidation is something that I am very into it. I love it because it does give me very good winning rate on such formation. So let me just plot it out. Alright, so this is the consolidation over here. I do expect that within this today itself or tomorrow, there might be a what you call a breakout, meaning you say the market will break upwards or downwards. So it's a lot of waiting right now. So the more you consolidate, the better it is. The tighter it went, the more movement I'm going to expect from this market movement. Alright, Jamel, are you here? Jamel is our latest supporter in our Facebook activity. Basically, he read all our posts, comment everything, and he'll try to be live as much as possible. The other person who also participate a lot very frequently is Eugene, definitely. Alright, so if you're there, just shout out. I'm using my mobile phone, so I may not able to see who is online. Yep, so just let me know you are there. And of course, new friends that have not met you, feel free to introduce yourself, so I will do my best to remember you. Yeah, just come more often. Yeah, so 1 hour chart, this is what I'm looking at. So on this trade, I am very much waiting for a consolidation unless there is a harmonic pattern forming up. So pound dollar, I'm waiting for formation. Head down to the dollar yen. I did spotted something on dollar yen. Dollar yen is moving on a bullish move, then a turn of the market movement on the daily chart. The market break and close below the support over here. I need another break after the retracement to look for a shorting opportunity. Excuse me. Head down to the 4-hour chart. Interestingly, if your eyes are synced to the chart, you will find that there is a head and shoulder formation coming up. Head and shoulder bottom, a buying opportunity coming up for those who are not familiar. So I will wait for confirmation, and I'm pretty strict in trading it aggressively. I do trade head and shoulder aggressively for pattern trading myself. Been doing it for a couple of years for head and shoulder trading in an aggressive way for at least we are looking at 8 years. Alright, so head down to 1 hour chart. Let's see what we have. interesting, very nice. All right, so I do love this pattern because it does give very sharp market movement. All right, so let us do a check. Yeah, so thanks for the like. Do share if you love this analysis. So on the daily chart, we can see that there is a sell zone over here looking for shorting opportunity. There's a sideways consolidation that the market has broken downwards. If you head down to 4-hour chart, it's even clearer. So I love sideways consolidation. Can you see how similar these two is? Yep. The only thing is that the pound dollar have not moved out of the pattern. That is one. Hi Eugene. That is one reason why I love sideways consolidation so much, because of this movement. So once it's done, let me just clear things up. I promise to have a much clearer chart. So over here, I do have small notes all over, and not to confuse you, let me just remove them. Earlier on, I did say that there's a head and shoulder formation over here. Left shoulder, head, and right shoulder. So for head and shoulder formation, I do look at equal distance move. Later I'll just adjust this point. So how do I get my equal distance move? Very simple. I'll go to a parallel channel over here. This is my high to low. Alright, and parallel to this, the head and shoulder can even complete deeper over here. Alright, so it's still in weight. So within this region, 110.28 all the way to 109.98 can be a area for me to look for a buying opportunity. Head down to 1 hour chart. This is what I have. So I am looking for buying opportunity. I will be focusing on buying opportunity. So what else it can form up? Right now it's still too early to tell, but can I picture is a potential harmonic pattern forming up, giving me a bad pattern? Let me just plot a graph for you to give you an idea. X to A to B, B to C, CD completion 88.6. Alright, so this is possible. Alright, so just give you a food for thoughts, traders. Alright, so you in trading, you need to have a lot of clear mind what you're looking for. Are you trend trading? Are you counter trend trading? Are you using the 4-hour time frame to reference on a 1-hour time frame what you're going to do from there to get your entry confirmation? Or you want to keep it simple, just a confirmation, you engage the trade. Alright, so that's for dollar yen. Head to the euro yen. So there's something on pound dollar. I'll do a marking. So on euro yen, similar movement, similar market movement, pretty. Alright, so very nice. A sharp pullback, market came back up, break above and close above the small zone, but respected the previous support that turned resistant over here. Market then came down and move into sideways movement. Head down to 4-hour chart. This is what I have, a very sharp bearish movement. So it does give you a clue, although it is showing a bit of sideways on the daily chart. On the 4-hour chart, it does show a very strong bearish pattern, and the momentum not necessarily slowing down. A strong candle followed by a weaker one, and the next candle is stronger than the previous one. So there's a possibility that the market may slide even lower. Head down to 1-hour chart. What I want to focus right now is sell, selling opportunity for myself. Alright, so a simple analysis, it could be as simple as waiting for a retracement back to 12574, or a harmonic pattern formation. Let me just check the validity of the movement. Yes, it is. Let us take a look. So I have a bad pattern forming up. So traders, if you have not spotted it, do your homework. do it step by step, and just focus on 2 currency pair. There isn't for you a need to do like 12 pairs, and this is not like a competition, you know, so you have to do more than one the other. That is not true. Yeah, so do note of that. There is a bad pattern forming up over here at 12591. For all patterns, I will only post to my we'll call the subscriber for our Trade Ideas program once it break B. That is the earliest I'm going to post. Yeah, so over here is a 1 hour chart. I'll write my secret code to save time. So I have not posted, I'll put emerging bad pattern. Alright, and this is a trend continuation. It will spike and remind me of a potential trade targets extension for this trade. Alright, so alert that you have seen, you can remove it. Yep, all good. Alright, let us head to the favorite pair. The first currency pair that I ever trade in my life in forex trading when I started many years ago, 2005, that is pound yen. My first pair, my first and only for a couple of years. Alright, so on the pound yen, what did we see? Market came up, there's a consolidation over here. Alright, so when market came up, 1, 2, 3, 4 points, there is a highly tendency that it is a pattern continuation upwards. So if you find that pound yen at 150 range is too high for you, remember that in 2008 or 9 thereabout is about 169. Alright, so it's never too high. Yeah, so right now I'm registering for a buying opportunity, and for me to buy a break above and close above, I am trading like a breakout trader. Alright, so to lower the risk, I'm waiting for retracement to a lower price or even a harmonic pattern or any of my structure trading pattern to look for a buying opportunity at a low price. So I have minimum risk and shoot for 2 targets. First target will be the safe zone over here, retest of previous high, and of course the second target will be the extension. Alright, head down to 4 hour chart. Do I have any buying setup? No. Alright, so for the harmonic pattern traders, do note this is not a sharp pattern. It will invalidate the sharp on the BC leg over here. Head down to 1 hour chart. Let's see if there's anything. Nope, nothing for me. So the closest I can wait for is this leg movement, X to A over here, and maybe a bad pattern formation. Yeah, let's see how it forms up before I draw it. Alright, head back to the daily chart while I share with you my analysis. Alright, so my analysis on the daily chart, this is the support I'm looking for. Head down to 4 hour chart. There is a not valid consolidation that break upwards. Yep, so just now remember that we are looking for buying opportunity. Here it goes. Alright, so over here there is a consolidation, and of course if you head down to 1 hour chart or rather 15-minute chart, the godly pattern unfortunately is not good. Alright, so head down to 1 hour chart, head back to 1 hour chart. We can see that there's a consolidation over here. Market failed to break downwards, it went back up. So the other way of looking at this is to wait for a retest of the previous support or the trend line. In this case, I will be waiting for the trend line. Hi Alvin. Yep, so this is the support line I'm looking for a buying opportunity, which it sit nicely on it. So I no longer need the trend line. I can remove the trend line over here. So right now you are looking at how I actually plan my trade. Alright, head back to daily chart. Remember guys, what did I say earlier on? Alright, a bull flag pattern forming up over here. All right, and this is the base flag at this price. There's a gap, so I will just ignore the gap for now. All right, so this is the base I'm looking for a buying opportunity. Hit back to a 4-hour chart, double click it on the side. I'm waiting for a buying opportunity within this blue box. Hit down to 1-hour chart. This is what I have. Market came down, went back up, retest. So it does show indecision candle. In our class, we call it magic candle for the simple sake, because there are 3 candles we are looking for. So I am waiting for a confirmation for a buying opportunity. All right. So it's a 1-hour chart. So what do I do right now? The time is 6:32 p.m. I can have a glance at 7 p.m. to see if the market have a bullish movement before I engage a trade, or I can wait for the 8 p.m. candle close for confirmation of the candle. All right, so your choice. If you want to look for a aggressive move, this is a potential trade that you can look for a buying opportunity. And of course, if you are looking for a conservative approach, you can wait for the break and close above of the structure, followed by a retracement before you engage the trade. How good is that? Yep. So if this has been helpful to you, do share it to your Facebook right now. Take a moment of your time to share it, so that more people around you may not know who is trading, can benefit from this, even they are not watching it live right now. Yeah. So Pound Yen is an interesting pair setup. You can even write a note to let you know what you are looking for. Exactly what I'm doing right now. All right, all good. Okay, so let us head down to New Zealand yen. New Zealand yen on the daily chart, what we see over here is what we get. Market is hovering upwards. This is something that I don't quite like, this kind of structure that the market is, I call it worming all the way up, but it doesn't give very good structure and retracement. It's not my favorite. Head down to 4-hour chart. This is what we see. 4-hour chart is a better setup that I love. 1, 2, you have not touched the bottom right now, only touch, so it's still not a sideways movement for me. All right, unless you want to include this area, which is pretty fine. Still not my favorite, because as a sideways movement, this is too strong for a bearish candle. Head down to 1-hour chart. This is what I see over here. Very strong bearish candle, hinting that the market might be pretty bearish. On the daily analysis, of course, I have a bullish shark pattern formation. Let me just remove this. It's fine. All right, head down to 4-hour chart. This is what I have. 1-hour chart, this is what I have. So basically nothing much for me. I have to see how the market reacts after such a strong bearish candle that move about 100 over pips movement. All right. Yep. So more likelihood is wait for a retracement, for a shorting opportunity. I'm not looking to buy these up even as a counter trend trader. This candle is too strong. Oh my god, what happened? All right, so these are times that you can drop to your Bloomberg.com and check out the news on New Zealand related news and see what actually happened a couple of hours ago. All right, in the essence of time, I will not go through it right now. Okay, so let us move to the New Zealand dollar. And of course, if you love to, you can join our Forex trading group in the Facebook page, okay, which are running live right now. So I don't want to double screen you. You just go to the Facebook page, under the groups, look for Forex trading, and over there we can have some discussion. All right, and more traders can benefit from it as well. I will be sharing what's going on Facebook on Forex 100 page. So two things I will be writing some article on. First is the New Zealand dollar. The other one will be the pound movement. Yep, love it. If you like it and you know it, click the like. Alright, so let me head down to the New Zealand dollar. Thank you so much, Eugene. Yeah, do help me on that, yeah, because without a double screen I am quite not used to how to do this, yeah. Alright, so New Zealand dollar on the daily chart, market have an uptrend movement. Then this is a ascending triangle movement, yeah. So New Zealand yen have such a sharp bearish candle, New Zealand dollar as well. Pretty much I really suspected something is going on New Zealand. Head down to the 4-hour chart, this is what we see. Although the entire trend is looking for a buying opportunity, I'm not that comfortable. Head down to 1-hour chart, this is what I have. Very sharp movement, oh my god. Alright, so head back to daily chart while I'll share with you my analysis. Whoa, that's too much, isn't it? So what I'm going to do is to clean up the chart over here and leave the most relevant around. Yeah, head down to 4-hour chart. This is what I have. Very bearish movement. So I will see how the candle settle down at the D price completion, then decide if I'm going to engage this bullish pattern. Alright, so back to the daily chart. Quite a pity. It's really quite a pity because this is a very nice trend line. I really love it. I love it so much. Yeah, I love this trend line so much. Quite a pity. Alright, head down to 4-hour chart. After adjustment is still running good, but this bearish candle that move 100 over pips, not so comfortable for me, yeah, not so comfortable for me. Head down to 1-hour chart. Alright, so this is what I have. Nothing much for me apart from a potential shorting opportunity I'm looking for. You can be as flicker minded as you want in trading, but you better have a rule. Yep. So this is a 1-hour chart. H1 short on support and resistance. Okay, all good. Pretty fast, yeah. Today we are running Australia dollar, Australia cat, dollar cat yen, and pound Aussie. That's it. Alright, so let us head down to Australia dollar. Let me just change this icon. It's very disturbing. Alright, so Australia dollar, suspect similar movement. Head to daily chart. This is what we see. Consolidation. 4-hour chart. Do you spot anything? Give it a clue. There's a harmonic pattern. Eugene, do you spot anything over here? 1-hour chart. This is what I have. Head back to daily chart. I'll share with you my analysis on the daily chart. This is the sell zone I'm looking at on the daily chart. Head down to 4-hour chart. Nothing much for me. So I plot a head and shoulder potential. I have just erased it. So yesterday I did suspect that I've already missed this bad pattern. In short, it's not formed, it's 10 pips away. So it may not be valid. Let's see how it goes. As long as you have not touched the D price and you have not violated the entire structure, it's still live, yeah? It's still live. So over here, I may want to do this to set a alert. H4. Okay. Down to 1-hour chart. We might have something. X to a butterfly pattern. So let me just draft it out. There are many other rules on butterfly pattern. So once it's closer, then I will find the distinct price for my subscriber. All right. So X to A. A to B. B to C. CD completion at 71.97. Perfect number. I love it. Alright, so why I love it so much? Because it's a whole number. The market do have lots of time, react very aggressively at the perfect number. Yep. Back to 4-hour chart. Let's have a look. Looking at this, if you are a conservative trader, I'll be looking to short at the butterfly pattern completion. Can any one of you tell me why? Sharing the answer right away. Alright, the reason is because there are so many reasons on top of it, but the two main reasons. First, for the market to hit the butterfly completion, the bad pattern is still valid because X is not broken. That's one reason. Second reason, it came to the price action sensitive area 0.7200 area. And third, of course, there are two patterns overlapping in a way as a sell zone, so I can definitely zone it out. Not zone out, yeah. Alright, so over here is I'm looking for a selling opportunity. Okay, so very nice. Australia dollar have just moved up the rank for a very interesting trade setup that I'm looking for. Alright, heading down to the last few pairs, head down to Australia CAD. On the daily chart, what we see is market came down, consolidation, and went up. On the previous resistance is being respected. Head down to the 4-hour chart. Very nice, Eugene, pattern overlap. Well done. I spotted another pattern, I believe. Do you spotted anything, Eugene? On the 4-hour chart. Alright, so 1-hour chart over here, retest of the support. Back to the daily chart. While I share my analysis with you, let me just get this butterfly out first. Head down to 4-hour chart. A crab pattern complete at 95.93, near to another whole number again. Alright, so looking for a shorting opportunity over here. To the 1-hour chart, as you can see, this blue square is my buy zone, and within the buy zone there is a bullish shark pattern that I have already shared the trading opportunity with my subscriber earlier on. I did say that the trade has already engaged. Yeah, so this is what we have. Entered at 95.00, stop loss 94.61, first target 95.30, target 2 95.88. So second target was extended. Alright, so take note. Shark pattern, yeah. Alright, so head back to our analysis. 3 more pairs and we call it a day. Post in any questions should you have. To the dollar CAD movement chart pattern, we can see that there's a head and shoulder completion. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, market completion. Went back up and maybe most likely retest the previous high. Head down to the 4-hour chart. This is what I have, and 1-hour chart over here. Back to the daily chart while I share my analysis. There is a bullish godly pattern over here. Let me just remove these first. So looking at two scenarios, a bearish shark pattern or a bullish godly pattern on the lower time frame, on the 4-hour time frame. Alright, so let's see how this trade form up. Apart from that, nothing much for me. Alright, so head down to the Canada yen. On the Canada yen, on the daily chart, we can see market came down, a retest of the previous structure over here, not broken. Alright, head down to the 4-hour chart. Market had break and close below the low. So at times traders say, hey, just now you say that the market is not broken. Right now the market you say is broken. So what it is? So there are two ways of going around. First, you can actually use it in a way of overlapping analysis. However, if you are new in trading and if you have not go through a proper course, may I suggest you just use a single time frame. Meaning to say that you use every time frame individually and you don't overlap and don't cross it. So on the 4-hour chart, it is showing you a bearish trend, so you look for a selling opportunity within this box. That's it. Head down to 1-hour chart, this is what I have. Back to the daily chart, while I share with you my analysis, this is what I got. Of course, on the daily chart, or rather a 4-hour chart, there is a shark pattern already formed up. At the same time, let me just remove this box. A more relevant box is my sell zone over here. Alright, so this is a potential sell zone on my 4-hour chart. So allow me to just label it H4 sell zone. Alright. Okay, so what can happen is within this sell zone, this is my X to A to B, B to C, retracement, then all the way up. Back pattern completion within this zone, that is possible. The other scenario is a head and shoulder, the left shoulder over here, the right shoulder over here, market came back up, came back down. This will be the shoulder. Alright, so it could form, market can form a back pattern. Let me just draft it out for you. It's a draft, yeah. So these are the potential scenario that can happen. Alright, then market complete at 88.6. Somewhere over here, and this is your back pattern, let's say. Alright, and within this back pattern, let's say the market moved this way, market came down, up, back down, up, let's say shark, I mean back pattern completion, hit the right shoulder and shoot all the way up to the shark completion. That will be the perfect scenario, right? This is what I pretty much call the Hollywood trading. It's like you see this on Hollywood movies. You short it over here, then buy all the way up, then sell it all again. Yeah, trading is so good. But this is also a potential opportunity for the lining up of the pattern. So you must have something that in mind for you to think that this is a potential setup. Do note that. So delete away whatever that is irrelevant, because if you have the skills, you will see the pattern in regardless if you even have deleted. Yeah. So head down to 1-hour chart. Nothing much for myself. 15 minutes I may have something. Nope. Alright, so take note, Canada yen has just been upgraded to the next level of my interest, better setup. So you can color code your chart, that's one way. Excuse me. So once you have color code your chart, then you may even don't have too many different ideas of color coding. If not, it's going to just confuse you. And of course, you can use it to let you know that which of the currency pair have more interesting setup going on, and you can monitor from there. Yeah. So head to the last currency pair. If it's not any questions, just like to make a quick shout out. If you happen to be in Singapore and if you are looking to attend our workshop, we do have a free book now. So for participants who have participated within the last 6 months, you will still receive the ebook, don't worry. So just register your interest with us. I will be sharing my link with you in this chat if you are alright with it. So these are something that we do We hope to do it on a regular basis, but truth to be told, we are invited to give talks and sessions. Yeah, there are lineups on in a month of April. We are visiting Da Nang, Ho Chi Minh, as well as Kuala Lumpur. Yeah, so there are lessons conducting in even in Ho Chi Minh. So these are sessions that we'll be flying over, and if you love to join us on the upcoming 3rd of April, which is a Wednesday, 7 p.m. Later I'll go to Dollar Cat. So at 7 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. we'll go through the market analysis as well as a complimentary ebook. Yep. So let us head back to the 4-hour bet pattern. Show me an X leg, the price of the X. It will be nice. Is it this you are looking for? Let me know, yeah, Eugene. If this is your X, A to B, on my stats is exactly not a bet, but if you are trading a different broker, you might see a different stuff. Yep. So if this is not the X, just shoot me the X leg before I finish off the Pound Australia. Alright, so without any delay, let us head down to Pound Aussie. Pound Aussie on the daily chart. Alright, market came up. Then a chunk of consolidation. Alright, very strong bullish trend. Just broken the bullish trend a bit. It may not symbolize that the market changed bearish, but it is definitely a weaken of what you call the trend. So give me a while. Huge bet pattern X on 31st December. I'll head back to the chart later. So on the 4-hour chart, this is what I have on the 4-hour chart. Market has a movement, break and close below the support line over here, looking for bearish signal. So it's a potential, maybe a butterfly pattern forming up over here, which is within the structure. Later we do a double check. Head down to 1-hour chart. Interesting. Alright, back to daily chart. This is what I have. A daily chart godly pattern to the 4-hour chart. This is what I'm looking for. X to A leg over here. And let us check. Yeah. It's more of a butterfly than a gully pattern. Take note, traders. X to A to B, B to C. CD completion at 1.8912. Alright, interesting setup over here. Alright, so this is the 4-hour chart. Head down to 1-hour chart. Okay, 1-hour chart, nothing much for me unless you are looking for a buying opportunity. Let's do a quick one over here, X to A. And this is a draft, yeah. So it is a godly pattern formation. X to A to B, B to C, CD completion 78.6, which is 8412. All right, so two opportunity lining up. Definitely one of it is more likely to go than the other. In such scenario, we might have to. Depends on which hit first. If we hit the godly first, we might have opportunity of having 2. So let me just note down H1, godly pattern. Alright. Back to H4, where I mark my 4-hour butterfly pattern. Yep, I already click it, I guess. Alright, so H4 butterfly pattern. Great. So earlier Eugene said that 31st of December there is a bad pattern. So if you have any questions, please shoot it in right now. If not, we are ending the session soon. Wow, 31st December, you sure it's a 4-hour chart? Oh wow, it may be more like a daily chart for me, yeah. Guys, have you spotted? For my trading, how big is your screen, man? Let's say X to A. Alright, it really depends on how you are looking it. So yeah, you got a big screen, man. Alright, so depends on what you are looking at. Alright, if this is X, this is A, this is your B, then you have a bad pattern. If this is your B, you have a godly pattern. Yeah, so let me just draw 2 scenarios for you. At least this is what I'm looking at. X to A to B, B to C, CD completion 88.6 over here. Well done, good job. And if this is your bad pattern, I am more inclined to look for a shark. Not because I am not because shark give better profits or stuff like that, because I spotted the shark pattern first, and indeed the shark pattern formed first, but good spot over there. However, if this is your godly, is a likelihood that the completion is somewhere over here as well. Let me just check. The leg over here. Yep, is about the same area. So you have a very deep godly. Not so much for Boon Hui, because I know how Boon Hui trade. If the godly completion is at X or very near X, he will say you are trading at X. It's not actually a godly. So let us just plot it out, because for me the rules does stand. Yeah, so you can see that it is basically a overlap of patterns. Yeah, you have your godly over here, you have a bad over here, sorry, you have deep godly over here, your bad over here, and your shark over here. So this will be a very interesting zone at 1.3606 area. Alright, 1.36 area will be very interesting. Hi Kok Liang, thanks for coming, but we are ending off the session. Do like our Facebook page, and of course watch the playback later. And of course, if you love to join our session, the previous link on top, I already shared it. We have a workshop going on the 3rd of April. It's pretty near. Do register. Is the first one of the few Wednesday we do live market analysis. So of course, if you love it, come to us and share with us. Come to us, register, and you receive your free ebook through the registration. And of course, remember always plan your trade and trade your plan. And I'll see you soon on the next video. We will be doing as much of this kind of session as possible. And we love to see you around. Share our videos and follow us on Instagram as well. And I'll see you soon.